Well, hello again. This is Spirit Animal VSOP coming back at you with another rum. Now, this is the third rum in the three that I picked up the other day that I told you about, all right? Now, normally I wouldn't do a video for this rum because this is a store pick, which means you can only get it at that store, all right? But that doesn't mean that there are other stores around the country that could possibly have done a store pick as well. I don't know. But I'm going to show it to you anyway because it was so damn good. All right. When I went in the store, you see, I know the guy that works in there, and he pointed it out to me, and he actually gave me a sample, and I was blown away, man. I had to grab it. I was just going to grab 2 bottles, but I ended up grabbing 3, right? Anyway, this is the one I'm talking about. This is the Plantation, all right, single cask, Fiji Islands, 2011. All right. And it's a 12-year-old rum. Okay. It spent 1 year in a Marsala wine cask, 7 years in a bourbon cask, and that's the tropical aging, and what they call the Continental aging. It spent 4 years in a Ferrand cask. All right. Now, I've had some good rums before, but this one is pretty damn good, all right? So let's open it up and see what's what, okay? Let's do that right now. Ooh, that sounds good. All right, bring on over my El Dorado rum glass. There it is. All right, let's pour a little bit in. Glug, glug, glug. Ooh, that looks good. All right. Now, I didn't tell you, but this one comes in at 102 proof, all right? All right, you know me, that sparked my interest right there. Anyway, let's take a look at it. It's got a nice darker amber color, all right. Above average darker, all right. Now let's swirl it around. Let's get it going, because you know I'm a connoisseur, right? Yeah, all right. All right, now let's sniff it. Wow. That's got the darker tones coming through, the fig, the plum, the raisin that I like so much. And it also has the tropical fruit flavors and the floral undertones coming through. Wow, that's nice. It has got a really, really nice aroma. Buttery, oaky. You know, definitely the oak is coming through from the cask. Like I said, it's been 7 years in a bourbon cask, so plenty of that is coming through. All right. Now let's see what comes through on the taste, okay? All right. Plenty of the tropical fruit and the darker tones are coming through, but also the bourbon tones are very heavy on this one. 7 years in a bourbon cask, it's picking a lot of that up, right? And I think if somebody were to go in on this blind, they might actually think it was a bourbon. Wow, that's pretty good. Maybe a bourbon aged in a different cask, or rum cask, maybe. Wow, that's nice. And the 102 proof isn't overpowering at all. I mean, you know it's there, and you get the burn at the back of your throat and going down, but it doesn't overwhelm it at all. Oh, that's nice. That is such a nice rum. Wow. I'm so glad he turned me on to that. I had no idea that they had a store pick in there at all. Wow. And it was a good price, too. For a 12-year-old single cask store pick, it was $59.99, which I think is pretty damn good these days anyway. But wow, this is really good. That is so nice. There's so much coming through. Darker tones, sweeter tones, molasses. You know, the oak from the barrels are coming through. Wow, this is really nice. Caramel, vanilla, like you would expect with a bourbon. Wow, that's really good. I tell you what, I got to be careful with it, though, because it's 102 proof. Can't drink too much of it. Anyway, like I said, I don't know, you know, you might be able to find something like this at a store that you go to that does their own barrel picks. They might have done this. Check into it. You might even be able to get this sent to you from Ace Beverage. It costs a little bit more, but it's well worth it. This is one hell of a bourbon. And one hell of a rum. You see, the bourbon cask coming through, all right, and made me think it was a bourbon. This is one hell of a rum. All right, so if you get a chance to find something like this, I say grab it. You know, and if they've got it at that price, $59.99, that's a hell of a price. Anyway, if you do grab something like this, I hope you love it, and please drink responsibly. All right, bye.